True Hoop TV. Game 3 is over. Cavs up 2-1. Looks like you guys caught the word that we were supposed to wear a uniform for tonight.
I know.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you for remembering to say True Hoop TV live from the finals.
Oh.
Hello.
I think that at least with the uniforms, we're more in sync than the Golden State Warriors, we could say. Could we say that?
Yeah, LeBron misses 20 shots. Dellavedova goes off. What is happening? What is going on?
I think a lot of it actually, the focus was on Steph Curry, and it should have been at the beginning because he wasn't taking some of the shots perhaps he should be taking. He was missing a lot of shots. But I really believe a lot of what's happening is Draymond Green not taking and making threes. That completely corrupts their offense. I don't know why it's corrupt, but their offense has been corrupted. It's been corrupted, guys. And I gotta say,
He can't even hold it together.
I gotta say, I feel differently about this series after leaving the Warriors locker room than before I went in. And maybe that's stupid.
Why is that?
They just look rattled, man. I mean, after the Memphis series, when they went down 1-2, they were incredibly confident. They were saying, look, shots just have to go in. Shots will go in. We got this. They were a little bit testy, a little bit defensive, and it was just a different vibe. Apparently, I'm a body language, emotional psychic now that I've already been proven wrong in my Warriors in 5 predictions, so you could totally believe my mind
All
reading.
3 of us, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All 3 of us.
You shouldn't listen to us at all, everybody.
Turn this off.
No, there's actually a guy on Twitter. He's from Cleveland. He gets everything right. Super fan. He's the guy you should follow. Watch his videos that register about 3 hits on YouTube a year.
Hey,
Okay.
I took some questions from the audience. Damian Trillard, friend of the program, here at Sohi, wants to know, why won't Amin recognize the basketball genius of Amy Schumer?
Is this what we're going to waste film
We gotta
on?
talk about
All
the
right,
finals. Next question.
The second question from Glenn Valencic. Are you happy to be living in Dellavedova's world? What is
Oh.
happening?
You know what? I am. It is pretty cool. Because here's the thing we got to remember: this kid, undrafted, out of a small mid-major school in Northern California, all the way from across the world, another country. The NBA dream for him probably wasn't a reality until maybe his senior year in
Yeah.
college. Is that fair to say?
fair to
And now
say.
he's got 20,000 people chanting his name literally every time he does anything. He picks up the ball. Ah! He dives out of bounds. Ah! He hits a 3. Ah! So, I mean, that's got to be a cool. It's cool to see this, and that's what the great thing about the finals is when you see these guys go from no names to household names. You guys are a little younger than I am. I remember Jaren Jackson of the San Antonio Spurs. That's a great Pitino
Back in
name
my
game.
day.
Yeah, hitting threes and doing the and he was a household phenomenon for about 6 months. And then the next season started, and not so much. So I'm excited for Delly to have this moment.
Real quick, did you expect Draymond Green, like the Steph Curry, like passing out of the pick and rolls in the beginning, like it seemed like he was in a funk. Do you see Draymond Green getting less minutes to David Lee in the game 4?
Wow, that's a great question. Kerr was asked about it. He said he didn't anticipate major changes to the starting lineup, but I think he should make some changes. I don't know if you...
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
We were making fun of
Well,
David Lee's that substitution
David
last
Lee
game.
No, hold on.
almost saved this whole game, and I don't know what to do with myself. I have no idea what to make of that.
Well, on a serious note, I don't think they were down 4 at the end of the first. The starting lineup doesn't need a change, but the rotation needs a change. If Draymond is going to play scared, he doesn't need to play. If Harrison Barnes continues to miss wide open shots all on this baseline, he doesn't need to play. This is the finals. We can't worry about feelings. We can't worry about guys playing for their contract. You can't worry about any of that stuff. You've got to produce, and if you're not producing, you got to sit. I thought David Lee was awesome. He came in. He was ready to contribute. He even had a defensive stop against LeBron. And
Yeah.
Same thing with
That was
Barbosa, a
crazy.
guy who's drawn the ire of many of an internet critic. I thought he played well. He played well in the second half when given the opportunity to play. Sometimes you just got to let it ride when it's clear that your main guys are not getting it done.
Well, you heard it here first. I'm stealing Ethan Strauss's line. David Lee and Matthew Dellavedova stealing the 2015 NBA Finals. Next time, Game 4, right here, True Hoop TV.
Rah! Delhi, rah!